Hey guys. Hey. YouTube. Hey Instagram. Thank you for stopping at Infamous Sylvia's channel. Well, guys, I have the exclusive update of Boosie situation. I have an exclusive update, guys. I'm going to give you the updates on what's going on with Boosie. He was arrested yesterday, guys. Y'all know he was arrested. He had his first court appearance about an hour and a half ago. An hour and a half ago. At first, he didn't have an attorney, and it turns out he did have an attorney. And guys, let's get the likes up so I can give you guys the 411 of exactly what's going on with Boosie. You guys, you see my title, right? You see my title. My title on YouTube is that he was denied bond. Boosie was denied bond, and I'm going to explain to you exactly some of the stuff that occurred at the trial. 1 second. I got to just bear with me a second. Come on, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Those that are on Instagram, I'm going to go close this out. I'll be on YouTube giving the details of what happened at the hearing today. So if you will come on over to the YouTube side, I know Instagram, I know you guys are there. There's a request. Oh, to be in your view. Just come on over to YouTube side, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a detail of Boosie. He was denied bail. He was denied bail today, and I'll give you guys a detail. I'm gonna have my guest who actually went to the courthouse, and man, we're gonna tell you what happened. Oh, dag Boosie, dag man. Man, they're trying to shut our brother down. Lord have mercy. Not the Boosie. Boosie, come on. But they got him, y'all. They got him. The feds got him. The state dropped the case, and the feds picked it up. The feds picked up the case. Right? I'm trying to do two things at a time. But you know what? Let me just go ahead on, because this phone here has I apologize, guys. That's on IG. I have the wrong phone because I have to make my calls on the phone that I'm on right here. So if you guys want to come on over to YouTube, come on. All right, I'll see you guys over here. All right, I just ended my 1 second. I just ended it. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, there you go, Crushy. Crushy came on this side. Okay, I gotta make a phone call and let my person know that was at courthouse for me, and I'm gonna give you the details. Oh, I think their phone died. But to show you proof that they were there, I got a picture to show you guys. Hold on, I got a picture to show y'all. You know, I like to do my show and tell. Oh, hold on. All right, guys, let me just go ahead on and give you guys the details of what happened. But I have a picture. I have a picture of his car. They sent me a picture of his car. His car was in the parking lot. Let me just go ahead and get that. Just a second, so show you guys proof that what was happening. Hold on. All right, here we go. Oh, the picture's like lopsided. Hold on, let's see. All right, there we go. This is his car. Pretty nice car. I'm gonna show you the car, his car. All right, so share. I'm gonna share this picture here. Look at the nice car. Look at this. This is his car. Y'all see your car? Nice, isn't it? That's Boosie car. All right, so well, he had his first court appearance with the federal government. I see the picture. I don't see cash. Oh, she don't see my Cash App. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my Cash App up. She wants to see my Cash App. You said what kind of car is that? Let me see. Let's see. All right, here we go. There go the Cash App. All right, here we go. There's a Cash App, the Zelle, and all that kind of stuff. All right, it's Free Boots. Exactly. Maranio. Let me say hello to people in the chat before we begin. Hey, Nakenya. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Stephanie. VK's in the house. Rob. Hello, Ray. Hey, Kia. Trissy. SM. It is on pause. Hey, everyone. Hey, Trissy again. Nosy Rosie. Miss Rain. Pretty Brown Eyes. Charles. Vicky. Crushy. I say Crushy. Cushy. Rita. Moreno. Black Beauty. Dawana. Sharon. Randa baby. Free my ninja. Boosie. Hey, the Bush brand LLC. Did the feds pick up his gun charge? It was Hold on. I gotta tell you the facts. Hold on, Lady Sunshine, Miss Green Eyes, K Baby. Okay, all right. Well, guys, let me tell you, the charges are not they're in the system, but they're not open to the public yet. The reason why it's not open to the public because they didn't officially give him a bond. They denied his bond until his next court date. They denied his bond until next court date. And it seems as if they're trying to get some more charges on him. Okay. I do have the person that went to the courthouse. Let me see if I can get him on the phone because I was talking to him earlier. Guys, get the likes up. Get the lights up so we can. Okay. He's not answering. Let me see what's going on. All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So my the same charges, y'all. He got the same charges. Put this in the chat. He got the same charge. But let me tell you what happened in court. I'm gonna tell you what happened in court. Dawana, next court day is on Tuesday. So He got locked up for the gun charges, and it looks like the feds are trying to trump up some more charges on him because they said he was a flight risk. They said that he's a danger to the community, and the judge agreed with the prosecution, with the feds. Yeah, but they're trying to get more charges on him. So he did have one attorney showed up. It was a young lady, and they said Boosie's really small. He's really really tiny. He's small, short, tiny, with small and stature. He's a little tiny guy. Oh man, that usually we know how this worked by now. Yeah. They the his attorney stated that he had a state charge and he showed up each time. He was not a flight risk, and so what happened is when he got in the courtroom, um, they said he was the only man of color, and he was the only black guy in there, really, and that when they got to him and when they denied his bond, he tried to speak to the judge. The judge advised him that let his attorney talk, because Boosie could try to say, Your Honor. He said, Your Honor. And so the judge basically told him that, let his attorney speak. And his attorney tried to explain to the judge that he has not been a flight risk, that he has showed up even with this case, that with the gun charge, and they released him, they let him go. And so the prosecution says that he's a threat. He's a threat to the community. He's a threat to the community, and he is a flight risk. And so Boosie, basically, they try to say that he has shows coming up. Like, he got a couple of shows this weekend. And so now he's going to have to worry about people trying to sue him for the shows because he's not there to fulfill his obligation for those shows. So that's kind of messed up. What? Josephine just said this. Josephine just said, Sylvia, did you see the Glad video saying something about a cop watch? It was talking about Boosie. Wow. So as I was saying, that he has shows that he's supposed to be doing this weekend, and he asked the judge about being released so he can do the shows. They said no. The judge said that he agreed with the prosecution that he is a flight risk, that he is a danger to the community. So So this is what's happening with him. He was denied. He is sitting in the jail, and he is not going to be out before his next hearing. And we don't know if the judge, and we don't know what additional charges. Okay, that's my person. That's my person. Who's going to come in a few minutes, because he was there. He's going to give you guys the details of everything. So, but he says give him about 20 minutes. He's going to come in and give you guys exactly what happened in court. And this is not good, y'all. This is not good. This is not good at all. He was pretty upset. He was pretty upset in the courtroom. And he tried to speak to the judge, but the judge refused to allow him to speak. And he said that he would have to let his attorney speak for him. So do you remember recently he said something about becoming a defense attorney? It seemed like he's gonna have to start, get some time to do that now. But he does have the gun charges on him. They dropped his state, and now the feds picked it up. It's not showing up in the court thing yet, and that's because of it. his whole hearing. Hopefully it'll show up in the Pacers report. But he is in jail. He is in jail. And someone's saying that he was trying to sell his vehicle. I don't know if they're trying to sell his vehicle. I think it was just sitting out there and people trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know why they put it there. So I don't know what's going on with that. So basically the state dropped the charges against him and the feds picked him. Yep, sure did. Yep. Yep. That's what's happening. Hey, everybody that's coming in. Hey, Randa. Hey, K Baby. Hey, T Jones. That's it. Anybody? Sharon. Hey. Anybody else came in? So I'm trying to sell. I've been trying to sell his car for months ago. Are you trying to sell Boosie's car? Are you trying to sell his car? Rashad Lewis. Hey, Rashad. No, that's the vehicle that he drove there. Okay. That's the vehicle he drove there. Okay, he's trying to sell his Rolls Royce truck. Okay, thank you for the 411 Cushy. Thank you. California said he promotes violence and drug in our community. They need to get them all rapping. Oh my God! Wow. Really? So that's how you really feel. Okay. Beyond Patty, hey. Okay, hey Sylvia and everyone in the chat. Peace and love and blessing. I have been in the bushes, but I know I do watch and see the replay. Okay, thank you. And it says his recent album actually has none of that. Okay. Not that on Mushy is silver. Not one Mushy is silver one. I'm talking about he's selling. Oh, I don't know, but I'm waiting for my guest to come in and gonna give you some more detail. No, he doesn't anymore. And Nurse says, Boosie, do good by his family, free that man. That's what Nurse says. He doesn't anymore. We should all feel like this. Why are young men killing each other? I don't think it has anything to do with Boosie. I just think they're just doing it because that's the environment then. That's the environment. Rappers are talking too much. Hey, Q, I need you. Email me, Q. I've been looking for you. I need you. Somebody need Q, please email me. I've been looking for your email and I've been trying to call you. I need you to email me because somebody's looking for you. I've been somebody had reminded me that about you and I. Okay, Dwan says, let's talk about Trump walking out of court with no bond. With no bond. He gets out. Yeah. Just because he provides money for his kids but promote drug use, and it's not just Boosie, it's the industry, period. Okay. Thank you, Q. Thank you. Okay, I got to do my little money song, y'all. Hold on. Got to do my money. Thank you, Q, for the super chat. I appreciate you. It says here, okay, I just want Boosie out for his kids. Then he says, let's be real, Trump didn't even get arrested. Okay, the next person says he had 15-year-old kid commit murder on his behalf. This should show all the young guys that no matter how much money you got, you still have to respect those folks. They've been waiting on Boosie to slip up. You're right, Bush. You're right. And somebody said, prove it. And she said, free Boosie. All I heard is not guilty. Okay, 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 buddy. Okay, Juicy Love say, hey Sylvie. Hey, Juicy. So we're waiting for my person, and he'll be here in a few minutes, who is at the courthouse. And he's gonna give you detailed play-by-play. I'm giving you third person information, but he's gonna give you first person information because he was at the courthouse and he can give you play by play exactly what happened. And this is exclusive because it was not that many people in court. In fact, he said it was about 15 seats in the courtroom. Majority of it was on attorney, and there was two reporters there, and himself, my person, was there. Someone says Jennifer Fest says karma, sad about true. She says that's diabetes is an MF in jail. Ish. Diabetes, trust me, is an MF in life. Trust me, I suffer from it. I suffer from it. Some days I have good days, some days it's not so good days, and I just have to make sure I take my medication. Yeah, yes, please, guys, if you can donate to the channel. If you see the numbers down here, it's my PayPal. Cash App, Zelle, and Vimo, all of that. Okay, thank you guys. It says Miss Sylvia and Chad, have a blessed day and good have beautiful evening, free Boosie. Okay. California says, California politics, Boosie smokes weed like everyone else, and how do you know he's promoting young kids to commit murder? And California, what do you say, specifically in jail when you're under someone else's rules? Yeah, yeah. So, California politics. There's a question for you from Juicy. Juicy asked you a question. She says, "Boosie smokes weed like everyone else." And I have been truly disconnected from social media as well as YouTube. This arrest of Boosie is news to me. What's the other supposed allegation? Well, they have not come up with it yet. Right now, it's just the gun charge that's holding him right now, and they said he's a risk to the community, and he's a danger, and he's a flight risk. That's what they're saying. That's why they denied him bond as of now, and his attorneys try to argue it, but they refuse to release him, and he won't. He has to have another court date. In the meantime, I guess they can hold him 72 hours without doing anything. And Red says Boosie talks too much on Vlad is the feds. He thought Vlad didn't expose him, but he helped the feds build the case. Oh, okay. And it says listen to his music. And Marlo Mike, a 15-year-old kid who killed under Boosie's instruction. They're working on something. Then, yeah, they are working on something else to add on to his case, but they're holding him. They're holding him. Exactly, Red. But it was really on Matt Hoffa. Yeah, I heard about Matt Hoffa. But you believe he knew feds was on him, like him selling his cars months ago. Okay. And then Lexus says, so Boosie's bond was denied today. And yes, it was denied. He has another court date. It says they got Boosie. Yeah, they got him. Yeah, Boosie Boo, they got him. The crazy thing is the Fed can hold you a while before filing charges. Yep, but the judge told them until Tuesday. They got until Tuesday. It says free Boosie. Okay, the feds have no cash bond, only judge bond. Okay. Oh man, I didn't know you can get bond in feds. You can. Hey. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. So what was I reading? I was reading, oh man, I didn't know you get a bond in feds. Well, they ask for a bond, so I guess they do. I didn't know that either. Okay, she said donate to the channel. She says, hey, Black, they're going to try to hang him. And Lex says, I meant. Oh yeah, you can. YNW Mello co-defendant got bond. Yeah. Like Pimp C said, they don't want nobody coming together. Uh-huh. And McCain, yes. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh yeah, I just got a message saying that Deion Sanders is dealing with some life-threatening health issue. Wow. He had his toes amputated. Did y'all know about that? Okay, my apologies. He said he could lose his whole foot due to medical complication. Wow. Deion Sanders gonna lose his foot? Lord have mercy. All right, it says here, California politics, hold Boosie, but let Trump free without a bond. It says, Lex says, the feds got him in because I know it's different county. Okay, California says, y'all wear free him t-shirt of men who terrorize the community, knowing damn well they mean the people no good. There's a lot of people that mean no people no good, and they still get bond, right? Must be some sort of cleanup because rappers have been under the scope. Stephanie says, stay strong and keep your head up from Tuscan, Arizona. I got ready to say Alabama. Hey, Reba. He says, good evening. Good evening, Veronica. It says, because my husband is fed waiting to see what they're gonna do. I hope he gets to come home on a bond. Free Boosie, Miss Rain says, Lady Coltrane. Hey, Lady Coltrane. Marlon Carson, Caucasian Man World. They want to lock us all up if they could. Red, that's what Red said. Nisha says, hey, Sylvia, hope he was a supporter of Kells. Oh, he was a supporter of Kells, and the feds didn't like that. Men are under attack. Don't care what he did or didn't do. Okay, Rashad said yes. Lady Coltrane says show some love and hit the like button. That's right. Hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Thank you, Lady Coltrane. Cause she says YNW Melly about to beat this case. The prosecution was weak as hell today. Okay. Yes, y'all, a while ago. And typo smelly damn phone. What? Facts. All right. McCain says this has mother to be, This has mother to do. Okay. This has mother to do with Kel, but everything has been moving last couple of years. Q says he has his toes amputated when he was where he was at. Oh, so they say they're trying to take his foot now, not just his toe, his foot. They're trying to take his foot. I know they got the toes, but they're trying to get his whole foot. What happened with Boosie again? Boosie has been arrested. He's been denied bond, but he's been arrested by the federal government, and he's been denied bond. And they had a bond hearing today, and he was explaining to them that basically he has some shows to do over the weekend, and they're gonna end up trying to sue him for the shows that he didn't show up. There's got to be some sort of provision that was done, but they're not letting him out. Okay, they're not letting him out. His bond was denied. All right, we have Dahmer was offered. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer was offered a bond, and he ate up all those black little boys. He just couldn't afford to get the bond, but he was offered a bond. I did the research on that. Peace and blessing, Queen. Hey, Irma. Q said he had his toes amputated when he was at Jackson State. Yeah. Confusing. Trump is out of federal charge. Is he? Confusing. Trump is out on federal charge. Yes, he is. He's out. He's out. He never spent a day in jail. Okay, the city of Compton, from the city of Compton. Hey, city of Compton. Boosie doesn't terrorize the community. Y'all need to get your facts straight. Okay, cause she's telling y'all. All right, Lady Coltrane says membership. Okay, there's membership if you guys want to become a member of this channel. Bunks Will says they're gonna try to do they're gonna do that boy like OJ couldn't get him the first time. That they did that to R. Kelly. Hello. Same thing. They couldn't get him the first. I hit the like button. 273 in the chat, and it's only 88 likes. Guys, y'all, come on now. We're gonna have to hit the like button here. You guys are not doing a sister right. I'm getting the information for y'all. Y'all can't even hit the like button. Y'all can't even hit the like button, really. It's 273 of y'all in this chat. You can't hit the like button. I think thank you guys, those who's been generous and kind to me to hit the like button. I really, really appreciate you. May God bless you. Continue to shine his light upon you. I am still in the process of getting my guest on. He'll be here in a minute. All right. Says donate under the channel. Okay. Says y'all scream, yell when these rappers go to jail, protest when police kills us, but don't say nothing when we kill each other. Daily march downtown, but won't march in the hood and confront the gangs. All right. Until Tuesday, Chef. Yes. Hey, anybody know how it goes when you have a passenger and someone and a driver both went to jail, but one person out and the other person is fed because feds pick up the case, and y'all think gone? Huh? What y'all think gone? What y'all think gone? Explain that question a little bit further for me. What do you think gonna happen? Okay, for trafficking. Okay, gotcha. Boosie's done. That's what somebody says here. It says Sylvia. Hey, Miss Sylvia. Hey, Shannon. Okay, it says hit the like button. Yes, y'all, hit the like. How many likes do we have here? How many likes do we have in our channel? Guys, I'm giving you up-to-date information. I will bring you further. He's going to be detailed and give it to you. Boosie may be serious trouble. Now pray for that brother. Cecil, okay. I see 103 likes. Thank you, guys. Those that hit the like button. He needs insurance in order to cover. He missed the show, but it depends on the insurance policy. Missing show could lead to bankruptcy like Tony Braxton. He will need to return all the money. Oh, Lord. They give him in advance? I thought they don't give him all the money in the beginning. Thank you, Robin, for that information. Black Beauty said, who y'all right is right, wrong is wrong, period. Thank you, 444 smile. Hit the like button. Definitely hit the like button, people. Great job, sister. Thank you, 305 OG. Thank you. I appreciate you. Trump 2024. Okay, mankind. There go another Trump 2024. Okay, this is not a campaign speech here. Man, everyone who supports Robert ends up going through it. Okay. It says, Sylvia, let them hit the like button before more information. Okay, y'all. Green Eyes has spoken. I will not hit the like. I will not say anything until. All right. Thank you, Free Love. I got to play my money, money, money song. Free Love, thank you. Money, so much money. Money, so much money. All right, that is my money, money, money song. That's when you hit the Cash App, you get to hear that. So I don't hear it too much. That's because you guys are not blessing a sister, but that's okay. All right. Lexa says, do you think the person that's out, they got, okay, I gotta start over again. Do you think the person that's out, they gonna testify against the person that's in feds? I'm not too sure of the question on that one. Who's out and who are you talking about? LOL 313. And hey Patrick, what's going on? How you doing? Hey Mr. Wonderful. Hello 444 Smile. How are you doing? Hit the like button like Miss Sharon says. Trump will save all. And go another Trump supporter here. Okay, here. I feel bad for his family. He takes care of his family. Free Boosie. Shannon says, hello, everybody. A convicted felon can't be around guns. That's what Robin said, and that is what the law says. I do got no. Wait a minute. I do. You guys messing me up. Do I got anybody that can answer the question for me? Okay, she needs an answer to the question, but Lex, you probably need to rephrase that question for them because I got lost when I was reading it. So please help me out. Rephrase that question. What did Boosie do? I swear he was at Melly's case. Yeah, he was at Melly's case. He had his court hearing in California. He went to California. They went to the hearing. They dropped the case in the state, and then while he was walking out, the feds picked him up. That's how his car is still over there, parked. As you guys, I can show you the car is still parked because he was there taking care of the case before. That's his vehicle. He was there because he was handling the case before. All right, here come my guest. Hold on a second, guys. You guys hit the like button. Let's get some numbers up here, guys. Let's get some number. Hit the Cash App if you don't mind, because the sister be working hard for y'all. Hold on a second. I got my guest coming, and I will give him the link. Just 1 second, guys. I'm going to have my guests to come in. We got 312 people in the chat, guys. We got to hit the like button because there's a whole bunch of guys in here ready to hear the information because we got it here. We got it exclusive. And I had a person to be there to get the information for you guys. Read Cool P's message. Cool P. What did Cool P say? What did Cool P say? Milestone. Koopy, I don't see your message. I bypassed your message. Hold on a second, Koopy. Just 1 second, y'all. I didn't see your message. Koopy, I don't see your message. I don't see your message. Can you type it again? I don't see your message. This thing here is not giving me all my message, y'all. Hold on a second. I need to put the link inside the chat so my guests can get it. 1 second. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of you guys in here. It's 327 of you guys. We need to go ahead and get you guys. Koopy, I don't see your message. I don't see your message. A beauty. You don't have to say nothing, LOL. I don't see your message. What is your message? If you're a public figure, there's security around with weapons. It's different story, correct? If you're a public figure, I think that you have to have somebody who's in law enforcement around you. That's a very good question, Rich. That's a very good question. Too many Trump supporters wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my God. It's not only too many Trump supporters. Time for me to log out. Oh Lord, y'all. Trump supporters, stop putting messages of free Trump in here, because you're messing up the person. This is not about Trump. This is about Boosie. Okay, y'all. Let's keep the Trump comments down. You can't scare my folks off, y'all. Can't scare my folks off with the Trump stuff. Lesson, Sylvia. Quick question. This relates to Duke the juror? Duke the juror? Who's Duke the juror? Yep, that means nothing. I'm going back to the repeats. Oh Lord, y'all stop it with the Trump stuff. Oh, did I put my link in here yet for my guests? Guys, we got 331. Can we get the likes up? We can't be fighting in this chat. This is a chat for peace and love. And you guys, you got to be nice with each other, okay? We don't want to offend anybody, but and this is not about Trump, so stop the Trump stuff, okay? It's not about Duke the juror. Who's Duke the juror? G family. Duke got killed in Texas on Boosie's watch. Who is that? Oh, there you go. There you go. There go my guests, y'all. Before we get started, bringing my guests up, can we get the likes up? How many likes do we have? Because then he's going to give you guys some details of what happened in court today. I need... Okay. I said, Mankind, can you please stop the Trump stuff? Because it's not about Trump, please. Please, it's not about Trump. Come on, y'all. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. This is Boosie stuff here, okay? Let's stay focused. We don't want to offend folks in here. Not everybody's a Trump supporter in here, okay? They want you blocked now, so we're gonna give you a chance. Don't do the Trump stuff here. We're not doing the Trump stuff. This is not a campaigning strategy. Oh, wow. Oh my God. The guy, they affirmed his sentence in parole without they affirmed McCrary's, they affirmed him without parole. Okay, y'all ready? Please, with the Trump stuff. Stop it with the Trump stuff. This is not a campaign. Okay, here we go. Here go my guest, Dom. Hey, Dom.
What up?
What's going on?
What's going on?
How you doing? You letting your hair grow? You letting your hair grow today, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to let it, you know what I'm saying, get the little curls in.
Get the curls in.
I
want to thank you for going by the courthouse today. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt.
So did you give
what how long have you been on live for?
I've been alive for about 45 minutes, just running my
Oh,
mouth
okay.
and having these people. But let's get the like button. How many likes do we have in the chat right now?
How many people? How many likes you got?
We got 383 people in here.
So we need at least 300.
We need enough because y'all been in this chat running your mouth. You haven't even hit the cash app, but y'all want the information. Well, it's 401 people in here now. It's 401. They want the information because you're the only one that was there, weren't you?
Right.
Yeah, no one.
Absolutely.
It was
Yeah, I was
two
there.
other reporters and then yourself, right?
Yep. It was only three of us total.
3. So
Yep.
this is exclusive, y'all. Exclusive. You got to get the numbers up. You got to get the likes up. And he's not going to give you any more information until y'all guys hit the like button. We got to
Yep.
get it. And I know people are like, why do you have to hit the like button? Because it helps the algorithm, people. It helps the algorithm. It
Yeah,
helps
it'll go viral.
to grow, you know? Okay, we just lost him. He hit the wrong button. So, guys, while we wait on him, can we get the likes? Can we get the likes up? Do you guys just dislike me this much that you just don't want to hit the like button? You just hate me? You don't even know me. Y'all new in here. You don't know me. You want to not hit the like button? What is it? You just don't like me having short hair. You don't like because I'm gray. Maybe that's what it is, huh?
What up? Yeah, my fault. I accidentally hit the back button because I'm on my phone.
We
I
got
don't be on here.
420 people.
How much?
431 people in here, and they still can't hit the like button. What is wrong
Yeah,
with
come on,
these
y'all.
folks?
Y'all can hit the like.
He only 87 like. Wait a minute. She said she only see 87. Hey man,
Well, sometimes you have to like log out and then log or hit forward of go to a new video, and then if you come back, it'll re-update the amount of likes.
all right, let's see. Where's the okay? Chase don't even know what a like button. Chase, you guys, Chase don't even know what a like button is. Mac is cursing. We don't use profanity in this channel. This is one of those wholesome channels. You know, I like everybody to get along. I don't like people messing with other folks. You know, I'm very peaceful, and I just want to put the light, the wonderfulness of
Yeah, that's
light.
the least you could do is hit the like button.
Yes, we have 434 people, and I'm trying to not hold Dom too long because he has things to do, guys, y'all. He has things to do. He don't want to be here all day. But he is the one that's giving us lazy and disrespectful people don't hit the like button. Oh, that's mean, incarnation. That is so mean. You see, lazy and disrespectful people don't hit the like button.
You know, people they're gonna do what they gotta do.
Okay, she's 287 like. We just need what 14 more, 13 more, and then we'll get going. Okay, because he did say 300. So come on, y'all, hit the like button. Mankind said info, please. Mean but true. You're right. You're right. They need their mind elevated. Okay. I mean, we got now, guys. Where are we? We have 450 people. We're gonna be at 1,000 folks in the chat soon. And I don't want to be like, oh, I need 1,000 like. No, we're gonna get up there. Donate to the channel. Okay, let's see. Let's see. If you like to donate, just hit that. The Cash App is $TUMUSIIME. All right, let's get going. And you guys will know when you hear the money song, that's when money is coming into the channel. Right now we haven't heard the song. But okay, let's go. We got 266. Can we get the likes up? Come on now. What is so hard about you just going out? We're not gonna start until you I give you a chance to go out, hit the like button, and then we can go move on. Okay? How about that? Are you ready? How many we got? I can't. Can I hit it twice? No, TJ, you can't hit it. YMCA. What is the YMCA, mankind? So what we talking about? I forgot because we waiting for these likes. Well, Chase, if your memory's that bad, sorry. For me to have gray hair, I remember what we're talking about. Thank you. Here come the money song, Trishy. Thank you. Money, 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 so much money. Money, money, money. All right, that is my money song. Okay, Mankind, you're about to get blocked. Mankind, I try to be nice to you, but you still want to be nasty. And I told you about the campaign in here, so you're gone. Sorry, Mankind. You're gone. Because you're sitting here campaigning. We're not campaigning right now. This is not the time to campaign. This is the time to listen to the situation with Boosie. We keep getting things mixed up in here. Hey, Dwayne, welcome from Hollywood, South Carolina. Welcome. I think, Dom, are you ready to give the people the info?
Yeah, you
All
just
right.
let me know when, and
We'll go ahead because I don't want to sit here and wait too long. These folks taking a long time. We're trying to hit the like button, but look, go ahead on.
Okay. So, what have you said so far? Where should I
No,
start?
you
Just
can start from the beginning because you were there. I was giving third person's information, so I'd
okay.
rather you tell it because you were there. You know.
Okay. So, basically, what happened was, I had to go to multiple courthouses, San Diego, Southern District, and it was so I first started off at the federal building, and I went up, to the fourth floor where they have all the information, and there was nothing in the docket. I mean, you type in his name, there's no case number, no docket number, nothing. And so the clerk on her end, she looked in the jail record, the arrest records, nothing was there. And she said that usually it takes, a little bit to to get into the system, but they had nothing on their end. And so she sent me down to the U.S. Marshals. I go down to the U.S. Marshals, and because that's who had picked him up, and you had to give them their full name, date
Mm-hmm.
of birth, that kind of thing, and she had to go back in. It took about 5-6 minutes, and she said, yes, we see, he was arrested, and she told me where he's being held. And so I said, she said, well, what were you here for? I said, I just wanted to see what his charges were, just to kind of confirm what they were, because no one's reporting his exact charges.
Mm-hmm.
All we know is the state, the gun weapons charge when he was arrested in San Diego. And so, she said, you can go put money on his books, or whatever. And so I go over to where he was being held,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy said, I said, hey, I'm here for, his name is Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr. And he said, yeah, he's being held here, but I think he's actually in court right now as we speak. And so, I said, can you tell me what his charges are? And he said, no, he does not have an attorney assigned. So I
Mm-hmm.
legally cannot give you any information regarding him. If he had an attorney, I could give you the attorney's full name, and then, you can reach out to them. And so, I go over to I rushed over because I had to, drive over there and whatnot. So I rushed into the court, and the security guard, he knew exactly where, Boosie was, because I guess people have been calling and whatnot. And so, I go in there, and the court had just started. I mean, a couple minutes in, and I saw Boosie. He was sitting right on the end, the
What
far
did he look like? I gotta get the
man.
detail of it.
Boosie, right? See, I'm 6'1", right? I played
Uh-huh.
basketball, so Boosie, to me, I mean, he was very he's very tiny. Like, this dude is small. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've
Uh-huh.
never seen Boosie in person. I know he's short, but he not only is he short, he's very small, like a small dude. You know what I'm saying? He had to be
Mhm.
no more than maybe 5'5", and
How much?
and
How much he look like he weigh about?
honestly, I'm not going to disrespect you, Boosie, because you know what I'm saying. But you look like you weighed 100 and shit, or shoot, 100.
110.
Excuse me, 140 pounds, 130 pounds. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And so he was sitting there. There was about I would say about 10 defendants, people being charged,
Mm-hmm.
and they were sitting behind the glass. And he was the second person. So the judge was going, when I walked in, the judge was speaking or, handling the first guy's case.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he said, we're going to go ahead and get, Torrent, Mr. Hatch out the way because, he's a celebrity and whatnot. And so um, they start talking about, so then they spoke to the defense, and then they went to the prosecution, and then they went back to the defense. And so that was basically regarding a bond. Okay. And um, the prosecution, they said that he was a flight risk as well as he's a danger to the community. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why he should not be, released. And so, they get to the defense and they ask her why. And she says, um, he's not a flight risk. For one, he just, got out of this state case before it was dismissed. And he was appearing at every single court date.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and not only that, he's complied with all pretrial, all pretrial guidelines that they've asked him to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he was, evading anything or avoiding anything. He's been at everything, following everything that they've asked of him. Um, and of course, it was state, but it's still, he was following the rules. And so, so then it goes back to the prosecution, and the prosecution says,
Okay, hold on a second,
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, those that are recording or are using my content, can you please reference me? Reference Infamous Sylvia, because I know a couple of you guys are recording what's being said over here because we have the exclusive of someone being there. Hit the like button, but make sure you reference Infamous Sylvia's being the content that you're receiving this information. But I don't have a problem with you guys, but I was just told that somebody's recording showing my stuff. So
Oh,
guys,
okay.
all right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're good. And so it went to the prosecution side, and basically they were saying, no, he's a flight risk. So we should hold him. And we also are asking for 3 additional days
Mm.
um, until Tuesday, right? Tuesday, June, what is that, the 20th? What is this upcoming Tuesday's dates?
20th, because
Yeah.
Monday is the 19th.
Okay. So the
Mm.
20th, we need 3 additional days because we've gotten several things brought into our attention, several more things brought to our attention.
So seven
And
more. I mean, that means there's other charges that are going to come down on him.
that's what my speculation is. My speculation is that they, I mean, if they said that they have several things brought to their attention, it seems like they're trying to gather up more stuff to add more charges. That's just my guess.
Okay.
Um, and so then it goes back to the defense, and the defense says, the judge says, well, what's your take on this? And she said, I'm definitely going to oppose to that. Um, Mr. Hatch, he already has multiple jobs lined up that he's
Mm-hmm.
already been paid for.
Mm-hmm.
He's already, he does a lot of shows, and he's already had multiple 3 or 4 shows over this weekend that he has already, been paid for. So
Wait,
he
are they
has to
shows
show
in
up.
California? Are they shows in California?
I don't think, no, they're not. She said in other states.
Okay. Okay.
So the shows are in other states, right? And so that's a huge reason why he needs to get his affairs in order. It's his job, and not only that, which I think the attorney did a great job at, was really honing in on the fact that on his state case before they dismissed it was the fact that he was showing up to every court date. He was charged. I mean, he was arrested in San Diego, what, about a month or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had to come to several different, they issued him a bond at that point. So he was out on bond right now regarding that case. And so she was really focusing in on that. And this is the most important part, was the fact that the state case, they were actually going to give him time served. And
His attorney said.
his attorney said this, yes. His
Mm-hmm.
attorney said that the state said time served for the state gun case prior to the feds picking it up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that they were going to give him time served in probation,
Mm-hmm.
That's it, you know? And so then, of course, the state decided, we're going to go ahead and just dismiss it altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And so he first went to the YNW Melly trial, which is in Florida, Broward County, that's across the nation. And then he comes, I guess, to San Diego for the state case. He had
Mm-hmm.
he had to appear for court.
Mm-hmm.
And so they discovered, they said that we're going to go ahead and dismiss it. They dismiss it. He's walking out of court, and then he's picked up by the
Is that
federal.
why his car is out there that you took a picture
Yeah.
of?
Yep. And so, and so I was just like, wow, and so, yeah, so basically, so when that happened, right. So then it was the judge's turn, and they said, the judge said, I'm going to go ahead and side with the prosecution, and we're going to reprimand you, whatever, until Tuesday. That's his next court date is Tuesday. And, Boosie, he's very animated.
So what did he say? What did he say?
He said, I'm going to try to do his accent.
Okay.
But he was like, the judge said, we're going to go ahead and, hold you until Tuesday. I'm going to side with he said, Your Honor. And then the judge was like, he was like, Mr. Hatch, I want you to talk with your attorney first. And so, his attorney walked over there, and, they were kind of whispering, and he's basically telling, I can kind of hear, like, I have this money lined up. I've already been paid for, I have kids, all of that. I mean, who wants to be locked up, and you followed everything that they've asked of you. And so, so then after that, he didn't say anything, but, you could tell he was visibly upset. And so, the defense said, nothing further or whatever. And so, Tuesday, he's due back in court again. And so, the charges, it's the same exact charge. So people who don't know, he was charged exactly with the same exact thing in the state case.
Which
it's just they dropped it.
Guns, right? The 2 gun charges?
Exactly. The 2 gun charges. And it's possession of a firearm unlawfully, as well as a felon in possession of a firearm. Because he's had another case, I guess, regarding some
the
type
one
of
that was in 2019 there was one in Georgia that he had to do with the gun. And they gave him bail on that one. They gave him like a $50,000 bail.
Yep. Yeah. So that was what happened, and so he's due back in court on Tuesday, and he's charged with the same exact thing. And so, but don't be surprised if you guys see that, they add another charge, some other sort of charges, because just based on what the prosecutor was saying, he was saying, we've gotten some more stuff brought to our attention. And so we need a couple more days. So I just thought, wow, that has to be.
So they say they got some more stuff that was brought up. Why didn't they bring it up? Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that was my thing, and, they said, he literally said, more stuff has been brought to our attention. We need 3 more days. So to me, it seems like, they're just trying to, they just want him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my take on it. They definitely, want him for whatever reason.
Wow. So. Okay.
Yep.
As far as the attorney, how was the attorney? What do you think?
So this was my thing, right? So when I first went to where he's being housed at, I'm not going to say where, but where he was being housed at, the security, the person who's standing there, I'm assuming they're the security with the gun and they have the computer access and all that. He was telling me that he had no attorney assigned. And this is just minutes before, I go to the court where he was actually in court. So if I would have went there 30 minutes later, I wouldn't have seen Boosie, because it was real quick. Because
I was like, when you told me he was, I said, get over there, let's go. You said you want me to go over there? I said, yeah, go.
So I had to really rush over it. Like literally, if I would have went even 10, 15 minutes later, I wouldn't have seen Boosie or heard anything in the court, because he was the second person, and there was 10 to 15 defendants. And so to answer your question, there was no, um, he had no attorney assigned according to the system. And so, when I went in, when I went into the actual courthouse, I didn't know if they were going to give him, because, federally, they'll give you a court appointed judge. I mean, excuse me, a court appointed attorney. So that's what I was thinking they were probably going to do, you know, but they didn't. He had a female attorney.
So is she assigned? Is she somebody that she know, or was it a court appointed?
No, it was he definitely hired her.
Oh, he hired?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so I'm not gonna give the name or anything like that yet. I don't know.
Please don't give the name of nothing,
Yeah.
because these folks will be trying to reach
Yeah.
out to her.
But she seems like a very good attorney. I'm just based on me hearing her for the time being, and then afterwards, I talked to her as well. Once we had left the courtroom, I talked to her and another person, with her for about 15 minutes, I would say, and yeah. So I told them some other stuff, and they kind of did their thing or whatever, and they told me some stuff. I'm not gonna really say that, but yeah. So that's basically the gist of it, and yeah. And just for people who don't know, here in California, um, like, I have no background, right? So as far as criminal background, so if I were to be, criminally charged with possession of a firearm unlawfully, I probably would get probation depending on the situation. But the mandatory minimum, if they do sentence you, is 5 to 10 years in California. But possession with a firearm by a felon, right, which Boosie is a felon, it's a mandatory minimum of 10 to 15.
10 to 15, okay.
And then you would have to serve 85%. And I'm not saying that, I'm just giving you guys, because I think he's good, but I'm just saying that's the charge here in California.
Yes, this is the feds, but remember, this is the feds. So what is the feds number on? What is the feds amount of time? I know you gave me the state. Do you know the feds?
Yeah, that's federally. Federally, it's 10 to 15, I believe. 10 to 15. And then you would have to serve 85% of that. State, it's 50%. And then, or they could let you out on good behavior, whatever. If I'm not mistaken. I don't want to say that's, and then people are like, no, that's not, So that's just my personal thing.
And then remember, he has a prior too, right? He has a prior.
Exactly. Yeah. And so my thing is, usually the feds, they already have what they have on you, and then they arrest you. Versus state, they'll arrest you, then investigate. You know what I'm saying? So the feds, they usually investigate, then pick you up. But to me, it seems like that's not the situation here. If they're saying they need more time, and it seems like BS to me. That's just me.
Okay. So, someone just put, that's not federal law, that's state. He wasn't on probation, but he has a background. He gets 36 to 60 months.
Okay, but as a felon, possession of a firearm by a felon. Look up that Lethal Inc. I'm not too sure. I'm just kind of what I
said. Purnell said for feds, it's 5 years as well.
5 years. Okay, so yeah, it could be 5 then. Yeah, you could be right. I definitely did see something that it was 5 to 10. So depending on your situation.
Wow. Okay, somebody says Dia says that when the feds pick it up because he has a prior gun case, and the feds wants to give a harsh sentence.
Exactly. And then someone said that he doesn't have attorney, that he did Marcus Holtz. What I'm saying is, when I initially went to the courthouse, there was nothing in the system that he had an attorney. The where he's being housed. When I went to where he's being housed in the system, it said he did not have an attorney assigned to him.
Yeah.
And then when I went to the actual court where he appeared in front of the judge, he had an attorney representing him. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, You went back to where he's being housed, right?
Yep. So I went back to where he's being housed, and I spoke to. I'm not gonna say who, but I spoke to someone. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And so what did they say? Did they say anything about him? Are they hopeful that he'll be out on Tuesday, or what do you
yeah, the
say?
the attorney said that Tuesday he should be out. Oh, and this is another reason why people have not seen it. Because I asked the attorney, I said, why is there no information? Like everywhere I'm going, there's no information, regarding him. And she said it's because it's sealed.
It's sealed.
It's
Okay.
sealed. Yep. And so had he been released today, it would have been unsealed. So she said Tuesday when he's released, if he's released, it would be unsealed. So that's why you can't find any. If you go to the docket, Pacer, all that, you're not going to see nothing. All you see is news outlets saying he was arrested, because it's true, he was arrested and he's in custody.
Yeah, and there was not that many news people out there. It was only
No.
probably somebody that happened to see him being arrested when they were in the courtroom. And they probably were just covering the case itself. And then when they saw him being arrested, that's when they put the news out. Right?
Yep.
Because it wasn't
OG about that action. Thank you, bro. He said it's about 10 years in the feds convicted felons with a firearm. So yeah, it could be up to 10, and then 85%, it's 7 years or whatever, or 8, whatever that would be. Yeah, 8.5. So yeah, but yeah, that's basically what happened. And I could kind of tell Boosie, he really looked. Boosie's a very animated dude, and he's all this stuff, and
So do you
I could
think
tell he
his
looked
car's
down.
gonna get towed then? I mean, his car's been gonna be sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, it was just parked. I just seen it parked, so yeah. I mean, that's the thing. And I think he has a good chance, because he does good stuff. As much as people say negative about him, he does positive stuff, and I would say he stays out of trouble, but I mean, hey,
Greg Greger said he's not coming out, y'all. Bugging been the Fed sorry he's not coming out anytime. No, I don't. Well, you're a different situation. I don't think they're gonna keep him. I really don't, because if he had a bond in the state and they dropped the case and all the other places given him a bond, they're gonna give that as consideration.
yeah. I was just kind of shocked that the judge wasn't really
This dude says man's life is on the line and she's worried about a car. No, I'm not worried about a car. I'm just making conversation. Why are you worried about what I say?
okay.
As I was saying, one thing about Montez, I guess you don't know me. I'm the type of person I don't like disrespect in my chat. So you got to curtail it, okay? Don't worry about what I worry about. Go ahead.
Yeah, his album is really good. He just dropped one. Yeah, I think he gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing will. I mean, people have to remember he beat a murder case, so he's been on death row.
Okay,
So
85 Imports said, I've been locked up in the state and guys thought they were going home on a gun charge, but the feds picked it up and they never went home. They went to the feds. But I know of a couple of people who got fed charges that are on bond right now. So it depends on what the situation and who the individual is. They do get bond. It's not a end all for that person.
yeah, I mean, it really just depends on the situation. That's how I look at it. It doesn't really matter. Um, that's how I look at it. They potentially could give him a proffer. I don't know what that's what I mean I was seeing, but I don't know.
Who said that? Somebody put it in the chat?
No, I was just seeing someone's comment. I don't.
Hey, Q, you still in the chat? Q's an attorney. He can give me some 411 Q, and he's in Louisiana. Q, can you chime in a little bit, please? Can you chime in?
Yeah, I pray for him too. Um, that's no joke.
It's why FWA says that I hope he'll be, but uh, the feds is jumping. The feds gets involved is a different story.
Yep.
Um, where is Q? Yeah, I got you. Proffer means he's gonna. Oh wow. Proffer means he's gonna snitch.
Yeah,
Who?
that's not something that I saw. That's not. I'm saying I saw someone's comment say that. That didn't say nothing. I'm not saying that. I saw someone's comment, but I'm like, I don't think Boosie would ever do no shit stuff like that.
Look at Daryl. What Daryl said. Did the feds lock up Boosie because of what he said on Matt Hoffa podcast? He said he don't know. He said he don't know. He's not getting a bond, unfortunately, till they get what the feds want. Okay. So unfortunately, when they get what the feds, what do the feds want? Harper says, I thought the same thing along with Vlad. Two of the uncles got 5 years time for as for a charge. Same charge as Boosie. They got 5 years. Two of her uncle. Melly and Boosie need to go. Oh wow. A proffer is a sit down with the feds prosecutor, but that happens when a co-defendant. Purnell says he's gonna do some time, but he can take a plea under 5 to just look at T.I. and Benny Siegel. Everybody knows Boosie ain't telling or snitching. All right. Roy says that's exactly why they got him. Oh, because of Matt Hoffer. And says he's going to get at least 1 year before he even sees the first court date. They already coming to get him. State dismissed it because it wasn't his gun nor in his possession, but the feds just bullies and got to teach him. Let's just pray his fingerprints won't won't be on it. So if his fingerprints is not on it, he's okay then? Melly and Boosie got karma. Oh Lord. Oh, you muted yourself, Dom.
Oh, I said, Sylvia, keep in mind for the state case, um, they had. Okay, so let me tell you what happened with the state for people who don't know. So basically, what happened was Boosie was shooting a video shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a police helicopter, I guess, going around, and then police came in actual vehicles. They drove by,
Mm-hmm.
and when Boosie and his people saw that, they said, well, they just didn't feel comfortable. He's not from California and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
he shortly after they left, and the police were waiting 2 blocks away, and they pulled him over right then and there, took him into custody, and searched his car. So that's an illegal, and from my perspective, that's an illegal search and seizure. I mean, why are you searching my car? I mean,
So what
for
is
what?
did they have probable cause?
What's the probable cause? Me filming a video shoot, that's not probable cause.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. So I think that's why the state may have said, they couldn't, but the feds, they have a high conviction rate. So that could be why. I don't know.
Hmm. Hey, IQ, what's going on? Thank you for coming up.
What's going on, bro?
Did he have a call? He must have a call. He must have a call. IQ, can you hear me? Somebody said 18 months. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
I,
hear you.
no, IQ, can he hear me? Because he's like freezing.
I don't.
Okay. That Metro PCS computer you got there.
Quarter slab. I disagree. That's my thing. They said if the feds got him, they already got what they need to keep him. I disagree because if they did, they would have
They didn't
charged
ask
him.
for more time. Yeah, they asked
Yeah,
for more time.
they wouldn't ask for more time and say more stuff has came to our attention.
Yeah, they asked for
So
more.
I don't agree with that. And then it took them a month. Think about it. He's been out on bond for what, 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
So they were waiting for this day. They were waiting. So to me, I don't think they. But that's just my opinion.
It says felons around is a violation. They asked for more time because they're getting more warrants signed. That's what she said. They're asking for more time because they're getting warrants signed.
The
And
Milton,
it's
you're right.
hmm?
Yeah, the Milton Wheat said he was even having a sugar attack when the state got him. The police actually saved his life. The gun wasn't on him. Yeah, Boosie said that he was having a sugar attack. His blood became low, and he told the cop, if he could go get what he needed, his insulin or whatever, and he got it, and his blood started going up, blood sugar.
So are they gonna give him his insulins while he's in jail?
I mean, that he would have to, otherwise, they have to.
They have to give it to him, yeah.
Yeah, but
Or
yeah,
just
that's tough. California, California, New York, they're very stiff. If you guys can recall, even Lil Wayne, his tour bus, something happened. He got pulled over or whatever, and he had a gun. And Donald Trump had to pardon him. Remember? And people were
Lil Wayne,
clowning
yeah.
clowning Lil Wayne because of, because people don't like Trump and stuff. But he pardoned Lil Wayne because he was facing whatever, however many years.
Listen, Celeste says that he traveled from Atlanta to California. That is crossing state lines, and that's why the feds picked it up.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Me personally, I feel like they're targeting him, but that's just me.
So okay, so he was carrying the gun, or was it somebody else that carried the gun?
Well, they said it was in his car, in his the car that he was in.
Oh.
So I guess that's.
But my question, if the person that has carrying a gun, he's in law enforcement and he's in the car with him, can that be drop if it because if
if
somebody
if
in law enforcement.
well, this is the thing, and this is what I will say. A lot of people don't like Vlad, but Vlad always says this about other people, at least, that he hires, and that people should hire, rappers and stuff like that should hire an ex-cop because they can legally carry.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if anything were ever to happen, they can legally discharge their firearm and that kind of thing. And so, me personally, I don't think that was Boosie's gun. That's just me. People could think otherwise or whatever and say he's too old for this and that, whatever. But keep in mind, Boosie was shot, not shot at. He was actually hit and shot. This is within the last couple years. He was in a wheelchair doing shows. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it would only be right for him to be able to protect himself. That somebody
exactly,
carry it that's in there in his own
exactly.
car. Yeah.
So that's how I look at that. And I personally don't think that was his, but hey, You know, people gonna say what they want.
But if there's a cop that's the owner of the gun, then he shouldn't be charged, right?
I mean, yeah, if he's with them, yeah, that shouldn't be the case.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, it just seems like they're trying to get him. It's just that simple.
Here come IQ again. He's back. Okay, somebody said, bro, he sat on Matt Hoffa and said he got
I already know. I seen it, and that's. I'm not going to comment on that, but yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Somebody said, what if it's not about the gun?
I'm telling you, it's about that gun.
It says the gun. It says that's what his charges are.
What if it's not? It's about the gun. I was there today. It's about the gun.
At court, guys.
Yeah, I was physically at court. It was about it's the same exact charge as the state, the same charges as the state. It's just the feds picked it up, and then they're trying to add more stuff by Friday. I mean, by Tuesday. By Tuesday. That's when he has to, I guess, go back to court or whatever.
Okay. DM says, at the end of the day, this man has children who loves him, and that really matters, and the family will have to endure this here. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. It's BC, you crazy, bro.
And Stack says, black millionaires will always be target. Yep. Somebody says federal laws are different. BC says he was in Crip neighborhood. He's not bringing no cops. And Mo says, but if he had someone with him that was legal, he would never had to plead not guilty to being a felon while possessing a firearm. Boosie was an idiot admitting that on Hoffa. All right, Dom says Dom boots on the ground. They probably going to raid his house. Whose fault is that though? Okay. Hold on. The thing jumping. All right. It's sad that I rather a pistol or a RICO. No witness is needed. Like I said, it's said, but it's more peaceful than a RICO. It says we all have children. Let's take accountability. It's about Duke and Prince family. Who's Duke? Nah, big mouth millionaires get targeted. Okay, here you go.
Duke the jeweler.
Okay, what?
So basically, what's going on, bro?
What's up, y'all? My bad, man. Now I've been wondering what's been going on with my streaming. It's my computer. I had to get it on my phone. It's my computer. Everybody that's watching, they be watching me. It's my computer. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. How y'all doing though?
Hey, how you doing,
Solid, bro?
I'm all right, man. All right. Shout out to Miss Sylvia for the, stay with the exclusives. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie. He
Yes,
over
sir.
there doing his thing.
He did it. He was like, Sylvia, you want me to go down? I was like, yes, go.
Yeah, Boosie is a hot topic. Boosie is the guy. He's one of them guys. You know what I mean?
Yep. You got to.
He a big dog. He's a big dog. Yeah, this is, oh man, I'm just gonna be honest, man. It's several different things here. I think with Boosie, for one, what he did, I mean, yeah, he does a lot of antics and speaks on a lot of just different, he always has a spotlight on him, but I think that he kind of forgot that, hey man, you definitely got to move careful because you come from, you know what I mean? Like, how somebody, we all do it. Sometimes you be on a winning streak, so you forget about when you was losing.
That's exactly.
And then now he's out, you got the young boys out here. He trying to be with the young boys with the whatever they doing in the videos and just the image. But and I heard what y'all just said. That was when I heard that, I already knew it was the feds, because that's the only time I ever hear that somebody get something dropped and get picked up is when the feds coming to get it. He had to go through some states with it. Is what
right.
Because he did from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way to California.
Even if he picked some up in another state or somebody you can't. That's like if you was to take a substance from California to New York, every state you go through is a separate. That's federal. That's why YSL didn't. Remember, we all thought YSL had a fed. No, because YSL didn't do anything outside of Georgia.
Everything was in Georgia.
It was in the city. It was in a state. So that's why. But so obviously he did something in some other. I don't know if that's what it is or.
But traveling, I guess we're traveling with the gun. If he's in the car and is driving the car all the way from this state to all the way to California, that would mean feds. That because you're traveling from the different states.
Each state, it don't matter if it's 10, if it's 2, if it's 30, you're gonna get a separate charge, and that makes it federal because you're breaking multiple states. You know what I'm saying? Rules.
Right.
So it's
interstate commerce. Yep.
It's tough. That's tough for him, man. Yeah. Was he on parole or did he have any
he had a gun charge in Georgia in 2019. Remember that? Remember he was all over the news that a gun charge there, and then they gave him a $50,000 bond, and I don't even know if they took care of that case. I don't know.
That's all I was about to say. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I don't know if he took care of that case.
Well, that's not good. If he on bond or parole or probate,
he was okay. He was out on bond for the state case that happened a month ago in San Diego.
The best thing I can say is that it's not a new charge. You know what I'm saying? So they can't say he out here wilding out again, and it's the same charge. So they probably would give him a bond. I would guess. I just don't know with his history, and now he's saying the flight risk things. Am I breaking up?
No, that's Dom with his little noise.
Okay.
He's got Metro PCS too, like you do.
I know, but you might got to refresh that thing.
No, hold on. It's because I'm my fault. It was because I was looking at another. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It was because I'm on my phone. I was looking at another website. So if Sylvie, if you can go to Google real quick and type in Boosie firearm charge, and I was reading an article, but it was started staticking. So if you could pull that up. It just popped an article 22 minutes ago popped up. But what you were saying, bro, I think I knew it had to be that charge. You know, it had to be about the weapons. But like you said, my question was, my biggest issue was he was appearing at all his dates. Think about it. He just was in Florida yesterday for the YNW Melly. This man came from
That's why I thought he got locked up there, bro. Not to cut you off. I thought that's where I was like, what?
Bro, he came cross country to make this court date. So you mean to tell me? So he was meeting everything that they asked him for. You know, it wasn't like he missed one date or something like that. He was appearing at everything.
But not even for nothing, but like no pun intended. But just like Miss Sylvia, like he's infamous. He got F the police songs. Like they know like.
Wait a minute, don't be like Miss Sylvia.
He's infamous. He infamous. Like Boosie been rapping for 20-some years. He made them songs. Like I'm pretty sure like people don't realize that it's agents, it's police. They listen to rap. They be on the internet. They look at we all sharing the same. It's our whole work. Like why would they not know? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? And they could have been watching his Instagram, or they could have been seeing these interviews. And they got. Come on, man. It's just
definitely.
I feel bad for him because, like, he had got shot. Was it last year or?
Yeah, it was within 2 years. He got shot.
About a year when the Mo 3 thing happened or something. Right after that, right after Mo 3 had lost his life.
Yeah.
And that was an accident. They said it wasn't an accident, but it wasn't meant for him. I don't think. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
man, he got too many kids and too many bills. That's why I see he sold that car. He's trying to sell that car.
Right.
That's probably to pay back
the Rolls Royce.
That's probably to pay back them people, or if he don't get out, he can pay them back that he owed all that money potentially to the people.
Because that's a potential lawsuit right there. If you don't pay that money, if he was given the money for the shows that he didn't appear for, they're gonna want their money back. Because you didn't appear.
For sure.
And
6ix9ine
so either he just gives.
They sued 6ix9ine when he did his little situation.
Right.
He got sued like hundreds of thousands of dollars from people in Germany and these people live. And I was like, man.
And it was crazy. Because they fronted him the money. And then when you locked up, you can't appear. So that's
I think Doug even got sued too. And the people that sued him didn't want to do it, but it was like, we got to do it because to get their money back in this situation like that, for legal reasons. I was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, Boosie. It just, I bet you one thing. I bet he'll never unwillingly step back in the courtroom because that seemed. I don't believe in luck, but that seemed like bad luck. He was just talking about, I want to be an attorney. I want to fight for a rapper. I ain't never missing a rap. Yeah, you ain't missing a rapper case because you going to your case in 2 days. Look how fast life changed, y'all. That's why you got to church every day. Try to move the right way because it could flip just like that. It can flip. I know he was surprised. Anybody would. Yo, before I came home from prison, that was my number one thing I was worried about. I used to tell myself, I didn't talk about it until like the last 3 months. I used to tell myself, hey man, I did some other shit too. I did some shit that had some paperwork. He's like, for real? I was like, yeah, do they be waiting on people? He was like, yeah, bro. They'll pick you up. Be quiet up here. Allegedly. I'm capping. It's rap cap. I'm rap capping. I ain't listen. Yeah. That's 10 plus years ago. I'm rap capping anyway. I'm a liar. Y'all don't believe shit I say. Excuse my French. But yeah, that's they'll do that. Them different agencies, they'll meet you certain places now, and you ain't gonna see it coming. You ain't. You just ain't gonna see it coming.
Right.
It's sad, man.
My thing is, with Boosie, I've been a fan of him, like you said, 20 years or whatever since I was young, and I would just not. He's very outspoken. You have the right to talk about whatever you want. It's freedom of speech. But my thing is, I wouldn't go to the extent sometimes of going into some things that he does. It's one thing to be like, free this person or free that. But I wouldn't want my whole life into that. What I'm saying?
I seen some. I didn't click on the clip, but I seen some title that said he was talking about how some agents would get sexually. It was a crazy title. I didn't click on it.
Oh,
Math Hoffa. He was one of his interviews. He was like, and I guess it was like he was talking about some specific agent that's known, or I don't know if he got busted for doing the wrong thing. He was like, they should do this to him inside there, man. You know how he talk. He don't say it like he say exactly what it is. Like, I was like, what you? You ain't supposed to. That man ain't bother you, man.
Yeah. And that's just my thing. I would just be like, man, fuck all that. If you don't like the police, hey, fuck them. Whatever it is, what it is. But
they already know what side you on. You little Boosie, or you Boosie badass now. But you was once little. We all know you're not Jay-Z. You're not like we know what point of view you coming from. Like nah, bro.
Right. Hey, Jay-Z, that dude. I don't know. But
somebody better go get Boosie. All the looking out he be doing for people. One of them rappers, they better go look out for him. Better do something.
I just personally think that, they probably have been just wanting him. I personally think they're fishing, like, the Celeste person said. I think they are fishing just based on what I heard out of my own ears, because you shouldn't need the feds. It's not usually saying we need more time or this or that. They usually investigate first, then come get you.
Right.
And in this situation, to me, it seems like they just wanted to get him and then, just keep him held on the gun charge and then try to then really dig into whatever and try to add stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's
what wrap them up. Did y'all see the first thing that like a lot of the comments? I've been reading a lot of comments and stuff. Everybody keep talking about that Duke the Jeweler situation. I never truly believed that because I don't think Boosie would be crazy enough to. Like,
that man don't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, why would he be trying to put his little homies to go? Nah,
that shit is stupid. People on the internet, you can say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want. I don't believe that. I mean, I don't.
He's too rich for that. He's too rich. He could give his little homeboy some money if they really and tell him just pay me back, flip it, do whatever y'all do. You know what I mean? He don't gotta.
Right.
That's people like to tie stuff in. I hope not. At least I mean I don't know. Now if I hear that, my head gonna spin, and y'all gonna see me come on here and say I was dead wrong. But I don't think Boosie going. That's what I'm saying. He's not a bad person. He just like you said, outspoken. He's infamous. Like the infamous, like you know what I'm saying. Like people know him for a lot of different things.
He
just. You better keep my name on that stuff here, because I had my little share of that stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I'm not even just saying it as a joke. I know your story. I know your story for real. Like Yeah, the infamous. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, people be after you sometime, man, because you just when you're not scared to speak your own mind. Even though a lot of stuff he say I don't agree with, you know, it's just most of the stuff is funny to me. It's honestly funny. I feel like he's doing, how you call it, like he's in a, it's like a persona. It's like a, what's that word? Like, you know, performative. Like he understands, he know how to be performative now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he just
Right.
say some of the stuff I'm pretty sure he really in his heart feel, but he know what he doing. He didn't make so much money off these interviews, and but you know, it's always a gift and a curse. You know, it's a sharp end of that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to go to this comment right here. The Bush brand LLC. What if the feds were investigating whoever he did the video with in San Diego? I've been saying that a lot. Okay. A lot of people have been saying that the person who, the people that he linked up with, they said that they set him up. I mean, people will say anything. You know,
never heard
I
that
don't
one.
believe
That's
that, because think about it. If you're an up and coming artist and you're doing a legend, Boosie's a legend in the rap world, right? The rap game, especially down south and all that. Why would you want him to come do a feature for you just to get him locked up? I mean, let's use our common sense. Think about it. If the song does well, and maybe he'll want to do a mixtape or whatever with you, an album. So to me, that just sounds crazy. I don't think people would set him up. I don't see that.
No,
You know,
I
when
think
you're
Boosie, he old enough to know, man. Boosie old enough to know. I don't know if I don't. I mean, they saying it's like a little clip of him. I think I seen it when it first came out, but he was holding some kind of prop or with shit like that. You don't do. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Boosie. You know better than that, sir. Come on, you the OG. He's the big homie. Like he's the top of the food chain when it comes to down south, like you said, rappers come from the urban, really lived that life, really went through these things. It's proven, it's documented. People talk daily, so it's like, come on. But like I said, I think he just got a little too ahead of himself. You know what I mean? You know,
Right.
not so long ago, you was crying. You was in the cell. They was about to date, like Melly. You was in the Melly situation, kind of, sort of.
Well, those who are coming in, he is charged with gun possession. What was the full charge, Don?
Well, that's what I was telling you to if you could go to the what I had sent you. At least you don't have to pull it up, but it shows exactly. It's I think it's possession of a loaded. There was 2 loaded firearms. I believe it's possession of 2 loaded firearms by a felon in California. That's what I believe the exact charges are.
Okay. So great one. You heard what he said, right? Possession of 2 loaded firearm by a felon. All right. It says I am in not double. Hi, it's not double. Being is a state first federal. Yeah. They dropped the gun charges and feds declined to let us know what they got. Okay, somebody says, hold on, they dropped the gun charges and Fed declined to let us know what they got. Somebody that knows him is saying this? Did you see that?
What did he say?
Says they dropped the gun charges and Feds declined to let us know what they got.
I don't know.
Exactly. It was sealed. Boosie's
sealed right now. You can't look at it.
It's sealed. You can't look it up right now. It's sealed. And it will be sealed until
it's
Tuesday.
not popping up. It's not popping up at all.
Yeah,
it's
nothing
not
pops up.
You have to be there to know. That's why it's exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Yeah, y'all better know where y'all heard it first at.
I had to go to 3 different offices, and they all Boosie was they didn't even have him in custody. And I said he's in custody. I know for a fact.
Okay,
and
look,
so
San Diego, look, the San Diego Tribune.
Tribune, yep.
All right, so I wonder if they got. Well, I don't have an ad block on here. I'm just gonna read the shorthand version. Y'all can go look them up. They just put this out 33 minutes ago. It says the rapper was reportedly in San Diego at the time, talking about this is his charges, but it's the same charge. He was in San Diego at the time to film a music video and perform a show at a venue in the Gaslamp Quarter.
Yep.
Police said at the time the officers found 2 loaded handguns in the car and arrested him and another man on several firearm and ammunition charges. So yeah, let me see if I go to the whole one if they say anything different. But yeah, same difference.
J-Rock, he is actually charged. He's charged, but it's sealed. That's why you can't see.
They're not letting it open. That's why I went to Pacers and I can't open it up.
Yeah,
so
he's charged.
It says this was the original like exact charge. It says Hatch was initially charged in San Diego Superior Court with 1 count of being a felon in possession of a firearm. So yeah, a felon with a gun.
Yep.
A felon with a gun. But when you take it state to state, it got to be some kind of it's something
federal
with the states.
at that point.
It's something with the state. I don't know if it's just that charge.
Once you cross state lines, it's federal. It's just that's how it works. Because every state has a different. So, for example, here in California, if you have a CCW, right, which is a California carrying weapons permit, right, I could have it here and I could carry my gun, everything. But if I go to Nevada or Arizona, that's federal. If I get pulled over for tinted windows or something and they see that I have a gun and I show them, hey, this is my CCW, they're going to arrest me right then and there because it's not legal for you to have that in that state. You know what I'm saying? Even if you went to Georgia where you could just carry a gun, I don't know the specifics, but they probably would arrest you because it's not registered in Georgia. I don't know how that works, but I would imagine it could technically be federal because you're crossing the state lines.
Oh, okay.
He got to get out of the street, man. Every time you get in trouble, because they even said in here, it's always a traffic stop. Like, why are you so accessible? Like, you too accessible. Like, bro.
Well, he had to get from point A to point B, bro.
I mean, yeah, I know how he make his money. He got to change his. He need to stop trying to make his money. That little quick little $7,000, $10,000. You in them places where you can get pulled over, and you see what I'm saying? Like, do your thing, but I don't know. I get tired of it. I ain't no jail freak, so I don't want to keep going. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I think what did it though, because this is what gave them the reasoning. So, for example, when he was in Georgia and got pulled over, it was because his Escalade had no plates. So that's what caused them to pull him over, right?
And then they had weed smell one time too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So they pulled him over for the plates. And then when the cop walked up to the window and the person had to roll down the window because Boosie wasn't driving, a whole bunch of weed smell came out. So that's what caused them to want to search the car.
Probable cause, yeah, in a lot of states.
Exactly. So if you get pulled over and you have no weed smell, they're not going to search your car. They're going to give you a ticket and go about your day.
I learned that when I was 20 years old. I remember one time I was freaking a black and mild. They pulled us over. I was on the passenger. I was freaking a black and mild, but all the tobacco was like falling in the floorboard of it was like a gray Regal, like a Buick Regal, 2-door gray Buick Regal. Me and my homie, rest in peace. And they came on my side and they said that was my probable cause. I said, no, that's tobacco. They said, no, we don't know what it is. So come on. I said, what the? Yeah. Wow. That was black and mild. I ain't even had nothing.
Right.
Yup.
Is it so to have black and mild?
Yeah, because they said it looked grainy on the floor. They don't know what they got to get up there and test it for real. They got to test. So I'm just saying like that. I learned those. You cannot be doing that when you're doing other type of things, smoking in the car, and wait till you get out. You can't wait till you better have your sprays on that. But Boosie shouldn't be living like that. Is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like he come on, you survived everything else. You gonna let these people get you? How you survive everything else? You gonna let these people get you? Like,
yeah, I think from that perspective, I'm not gonna tell nobody how to do their thing. But
peace, man. Thank y'all. Thank you, Sylvia.
Are you welcome, Q? Okay. Look at his phone. Metro PCS. All right. What were you saying, Dom?
Yeah, no, I was saying, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna tell nobody how to do their thing, but that would be my thing, is I wouldn't smoke weed in the car. You know what I'm saying? If I'm driving from point A to point B, I'm not gonna smoke in the car. Yeah. I'm gonna smoke it outside real quick, hop in, and you good to go. But, you know, I can't tell somebody how to do, you know, but I think he, you know, it's free Boosie to me. So
somebody said I'm not she said I ain't living in a state that weed is not legal. So Georgia is one of those states that weed is not legal.
Wow.
Well, Dom, I truly appreciate you for coming on, and we will be back on Tuesday, right, to give an update
Tuesday, yeah.
going on. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you put
Y'all be easy.
make sure you put your notification buzzer on. And we'll be back on Tuesday to give you the update, what they're giving him and what's going on. Okay. Thank you,
Y'all be easy. All right, Sylvia.
Put
Y'all
on the
take care.
crown. I appreciate you, honey.
Yep.
All right, good people. Thank you guys. You guys have a great night, and that's it for me. I should be back on because we're gonna be talking about Little Rod in a minute because I just got a phone call from his dad because a lot of people has been asking about him, his hearing, his trial. You know, the Young Thug case, because it's another case that I'm on. I got my foot on the ground here in Georgia with the Young Thugs. Those that do not know that, please subscribe to this channel and bless your sister a little bit. Hit the Cash App, hit the Vimo, hit the whatever. But anyway, you guys have a great night. And if I may come back with Little Rod's dad to give you guys some updates. Okay, you guys have a wonderful evening. Good night.